In this problem, I'm given a function and I'm asked to evaluate the function and solve. But the function is given to me as a set of ordered pairs. I like to call this point notation. And in point notation, the order is always so that the first coordinate is the input and the second coordinate is the output. Comparing that with function notation, we tell people which is the input and the output by writing the notation like this. We've got the name of the function, we put the input in the parentheses here, and then the output goes to the right of the equal sign. Once you know this, you can look at the first question, which is to find f of 10, line it up with the general notation, and you'll see that they're telling me that 10 is the input, and I need to figure out what the output's equal to. But since the given information was in a set of ordered pairs, I need to go over here and write the given information in point notation. So since 10 is the input, that means the 10 goes into the first position. So now I'm just simply going through this list trying to find a point that has 10 as the first coordinate. Here I see a point with a 10 in it, but notice it's the second coordinate. So this point doesn't matter. Looking further, I find a point where 10 is the first coordinate, 8 is the second. What that means is that 8 is the output. So in function notation, it would go over here. Well, that didn't look so well. There we go. So the question f of 10 is equal to 8. My second question, determine x when f of x is 14. Again, you could do this by lining the question up with the general notation. F of x equals 14 says that the output's 14, my job is to find the input x. So I'll go over here and look at the point notation. And since 14 is the output, I now see that I'm looking for a point where the second coordinate's 14, and I need to figure out what the first point would be. So looking through here, I see 2 points with the number 14 in them, but I want the one that has 14 as the second coordinate. This point tells me if 6 is the input, 14 will be the output. Since I now know the input's 6, I can go over here and say, okay, the x value, the input that makes the output 14 would be x equals 6. You could look at it as f of 6 equals 14, or you can look at it as, since we replaced x with 6 here, we're saying that x equals 6 is the solution to that question.